Hey, Scarefest fans, this is Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly, here with another review. This one is a mini-series and it's an adaptation or a limited series based on Stephen King's book, The Outsider, called The Outsider. Now, it's got Ben Mendelsohn in it, who's a fantastic character actor, and he plays the lead detective. And what happens is that he's not necessarily a no-nonsense guy, but he's very, things are real. Everything's tangible. He believes in science and detective work. He arrests a guy played by Jason Bateman who he thinks murdered this child. There is DNA evidence, there is eyewitnesses after the scene of the crime, but the problem is that Jason Bateman's character, we find out, was also in another spot 100 miles or 200 miles away, and he couldn't be in both places. So how is that possible? And then we have another character, Holly Gibney, who comes in, who, if you read Stephen King, is from the other Mr. Mercedes books, whom is a great character, by the way. And she kind of starts to explain what this could be. Is it a creature? Is it not a creature? And the miniseries just kind of develops on, are they following something? Is it supernatural? Or is it something that maybe existed all along? It's not really supernatural. It's just something we don't know about. I can't recommend it enough. The writing is fantastic. The acting is fantastic. I love Ben Mendelsohn and everything. He's a great character actor. But what I love about it is that they did a great adaptation of what Stephen King, a lot of people get Stephen King things wrong. And what I mean by that is they take the story, but they leave the character. And the thing is about Stephen King, what he's really good at is character, three-dimensional, believable characters. That's the reason why his books normally work. The Outsider was my last of his books that I really enjoyed. I haven't particularly cared for the last two or three. And all the characters are three-dimensional. And honestly, this adaptation, I'm not saying it's better than the book. It's not, but it's just as good. And in places, I enjoyed it more. Not that it's better. I just enjoyed it more. I loved it. It's on HBO Max, called The Outsider. You really should check it out. It's a murder mystery. It may or may not have a creature in it. It's a little bit of a slow burn, but the acting and writing is just great. So check it out, The Outsider. This has been Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. It's on HBO Max.